And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. So of course, all of the attention now is turned on to Sunday this weekend as we take on Rangers at Ibrox for the third Glasgow derby of the season in the league. This one is a very, very pivotal one for us. Of course, we are in a very tight title race, and this could be a potential title deciding match for us. We do currently sit top of the table, but Rangers do have a game in hand over us, but this game will be so crucial. Now, we do have a lot of news to discuss ahead of this match, like the big blow that we received ahead of the game. But I do want to start today's video by going over what Chris Sutton has had to say, and he kind of gave his thoughts on what he thinks will be the outcome of this match and how he thinks it could pan out, given the fact that we are playing at Ibrox and stuff like this. So I'll read that out for you and see what he had to say quickly. So of course Celtic do travel to Ibrox this Sunday in what could be the biggest, well, which will be the biggest game of our season so far to date. The Hoops know they can't afford to lose this game, but having beaten Rangers twice in 2 attempts this season, fans rightly have a sense of encouragement going into this game. Their prior track record and derbies under Brendan Rodgers, combined with a growing number of injury returns and squad availabilities, means there is more confidence within the ranks than a few weeks ago. Assistant manager John Kennedy admitted that the increasing number to choose from is providing the team with added belief and momentum at a critical point in the season. A win on Sunday would only increase the confidence within the camp, and former Celtic hero and now pundit Chris Sutton thinks that if the league leaders start the game well, Ibrox and the home fans will turn hostile. Such a mood would only be a benefit to Celtic. It's easy playing at Celtic and Rangers when things are going well, he said on Sky Sports. Rangers only need a dodgy start to Ibrox on Sunday, a poor 30 minutes where Celtic can take the lead, and then there'll just be a hammering of the players. Just wait and see. So Chris Sutton reckons if Celtic kick off really well, maybe get a goal in the first 30 minutes, they reckon Ibrox will turn hostile against their own players, which of course will only benefit Celtic and give them momentum to maybe cross the line and win that match pretty comfortably. We've seen it before, of course. I think that's a pretty fair assessment of that game if that does happen. You would look at this match, obviously Rangers being in decent form this season as well, looking pretty well under Philippe Clement. They got the home advantage, they got the home fans. There's no travelling away support, of course, for the last 2 derbies of the season. You would look at that and think that could be in their favour. But as Chris Sutton rightfully said, if we do have a good start in this match, we do get an early goal, Ibrox could quickly turn hostile against their own players, which of course then would benefit us for sure. So wait and see with regards to that assessment, see if that comes to fruition or something like this as well. But of course, as I mentioned in that report as well, the number of players returning from injury, the increase in squad availability for certain players as well. You are thinking, well, a lot of fans are thinking, there's a good chance that we can win here pretty comfortably. There's more growing confidence than maybe what there was a few weeks ago after that Hearts loss and stuff like this as well. I think a lot of fans are growing confident for this match, and so am I as well. I want to give my score predictions right here in the middle of the video. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Celtic in this game. I do think we can get a win. I think we will get a win as well. I'm pretty confident. Of course, a little bit nervous, more nervous than most derby games, given the circumstances of it, given the stakes that's there to lose or win. But yeah, I'm pretty confident. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Celtic. So, but let's discuss the blow that we have received as well ahead of this game, because it's definitely worth mentioning. So, the SFA have just announced who will take charge of Sunday's pivotal Glasgow derby at Ibrox. In the middle of the pitch will be John Beaton, the man whom Brendan Rodgers widely criticised for his incompetence on VAR duties in the Hoops' more than controversial 2-0 loss to Hearts earlier in the season. Running the lines in Govan will be Daniel McFarlane and Dougie Potter, whilst Willie Collum has been handed 4th official duties. Nick Walsh, who took charge of the last derby, will sit in the VAR room for this one, assisted by Frank Connor. In their appointment of Beaton as whistleblower this weekend, the SFA have made a bold move. Rodgers' public criticism of the 42-year-old ended with him being in the stands at Livingston at the weekend, and one wonders whether the Hoops boss' prior words will play on the referee's mind. Of course, we'll find this all out come Sunday when the game does kick off at midday, and of course it's live on Sky Sports for that one. But yeah, a frustrating decision by the SFA to put John Beaton as a referee, given his piss poor officiating or his piss poor VAR officiating in the Tynecastle loss earlier on in the season. Of course, that's the reason Rodgers wasn't on the touchline on Sunday. That's why John Kennedy was there doing all the coach's work for him on the touchline, doing the post-match press conferences and stuff like this. Frustrating decision for sure. Hopefully it doesn't affect the outcome of the game, but you can never be too sure. In general, away from just John Beaton, the officiating in Scotland is so poor. The standards are poor. We spoke about this recently. It needs to be, obviously, needs to get better. Look at the other top leagues around Europe, still not great, but much better than Scotland for sure. The fact that John Beaton is, as the referee, is the whistleblower for this game is really frustrating. So I'm sure there will be a few dodgy decisions being called here, a few dodgy free kicks, yellow cards, bookings, whatever you may be. I'm sure there'll be a few controversial decisions being called out in this game, which is annoying. It's such a high stakes match. We want to make sure we have the best on the pitch there for us to officiate this game, and we haven't got that for this one, unfortunately. But I'm still confident. We're going for a 2-1 Celtic win, as I mentioned earlier. I want to know your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video, of course, as always, about Chris Sutton's words. Do you think that could be the case if we score early? Do you think Ibrox could turn hostile? And could we see the Rangers fans turn on their players if they have a poor start to that match? Of course, let me know what you made of John Beaton being the referee for this game. Do you think it will have an impact on the final result in this match, or do you think Celtic can do the job regardless of who's got the whistle in their mouth? Of course, I think it will be a frustrating day for us with a few dodgy decisions, and I'm sure things could potentially get pretty spicy if there's some dodgy calls by him, between him and Rodgers again. But I'm confident in the players, as I mentioned. The players returning from injury, squad availability, the growing confidence around the team, players looking better. Like Nicholas Kuhn had a great game against Livingston. I thought Kyogo was good as well, and Paolo Bernardo looked decent as well. So a lot of players are growing in confidence as the weeks go on, and it's going to be a very tight title race for sure. But as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video. Give me your score predictions down below. I'm going for 2-1 for Celtic at Ibrox. Let me know yours down below in the comment section as well. There will be another video tonight, a longer video, just one of those edited ones for you, because there's a lot of news right now around the club, a lot to discuss with regards to Celtic. But yeah, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.